Alright, now we're about to catch up with where we are in real life.
Up next, it's a series that began 83 years ago, back when it was the Cleveland Rams. Can the Giants get their 8th win in the last 10 against LA? Find out next on EA Sports.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis. CD, you're an old-school guy, and I know you've got to love our matchup here. Two teams that get after it the old-fashioned way, on the ground.
I love it. You know I love that type of football. You've known me for a while now. We've got the #1 and #2 rushing offense in the entire NFL matching up. Now, don't be fooled. Both of these teams can and will throw the ball in this one, but they certainly love playing that game of field position, working between the tackles, chewing up time of possession. And they've each got a main man who's among the best in the league at toting the rock.
Alright, the Meadowlands look full. Got a lot of blue jerseys in that crowd.
This one taken just inside the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Giants ready to go to work on offense, and leading them out, their third-year quarterback from Duke, Daniel Jones.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Now Jones.
Oh my God, wide open. Whatever our coverage was on that one, it was not good.
13 yards on the game's opening play.
The Giants needed and went out and got a bona fide #1 receiver in Kenny Golladay.
Not anybody within 15 yards of him.
And twice went over 1,000 yards. He'll really help the young quarterback, Daniel Jones.
They'll run for the first time with
nice.
Saquon Barkley. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers, because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Aaron Donald's X Factor's activated all game. I forgot. It's insane.
Throwing Jones. Throwing
oh shit.
For Golladay.
Oh.
Golladay, what a catch. And great
oh.
Here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
Oh my God, he just feasted on Jalen Ramsey, dude. Wow.
Time, and it was on target.
What
too.
a catch.
And we knew that they'd try to attack the secondary, but I'm not sure that we thought they'd do it right on the first drive.
One-handed.
But here they saw an opportunity, seized it, and it's a big
oh my
right
God, dude.
Oh. On next gen stats, how about this? 71 yards.
That was a thing of beauty, dude.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
They're going to run it.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Barkley again. And he's going
nope.
to ball his way into the end zone.
Look at the Giants. Look at the Giants marching down the field. Wow. Look at the Giants.
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal
Saquon's like, get off me, dude. I'm about to score.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
We got a game, boys. We got a game, boys. Oh yeah, we got to remember, we got to get Woods 100 yards to get his goal done.
Play on first down will get 4 up to the 29. The numbers a week ago for Henderson. 14 carries, 96 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, he's the #2 runner in the league, and you just know the offensive line wants to get him to #1.
Where's Bradbury? Okay, Bradbury's on Woods.
They take care of their linemen. Could be a gold watch in their future if he becomes the leading rusher.
From the 29, Stafford. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game in their victory a week ago. What's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles really put it on those receivers.
Are they blitzing? If they're blitzing.
On 2nd and 12, Stafford. Complete. Jefferson the target. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got.
Dude, they got Leonard Williams and Dexter Lawrence in the middle there. They're in man.
Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to convert by play.
No, they were in zone. Shit.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Now left side on the swing pass.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford over the middle. That's hauled in by Cobb.
Giants are playing tough D.
Down at the 34.
Tough D.
Call it a gain of 4. So a first catch for him in the ball game. And you know the scuttlebutt has been he's not getting enough touches, enough catches, not feeling involved enough in the offense. So maybe that can get him going.
You and I both know that there's not a wide receiver alive that ever feels like in any game he got enough touches, even if he got 15.
One thing Bobby Trees is great at is getting to the sticks and sitting down and catching it.
That isn't smart enough to get the ball to them and often that will keep his position.
Stafford's throw is complete into the hands of Higbee. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down. Here's Stafford. They'll roll him out right.
Woods.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Stafford.
Get in there, Higgs.
Right side going to be caught by Higbee. Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Higbee. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against
All right, we got a ball game, gentlemen. We got a ball game.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather,
Holding.
right? You know what else does?
Or is it roughing the passer?
And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard. Jones on 1st and 10. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And
Giants are moving, dude.
Pickup of 9 to the 46. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. These two teams all tied after one.
Here we go.
Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
High form.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage.
Now Jones.
That ball's out.
Lost the football. And now the Rams have got it going the other way.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And they are going to score on the fumble return touchdown.
Who sacked him? Was it Donald or was it...
They give some kudos to the defense.
Or was it Floyd?
I think here they bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive
Check out the
guy.
replay.
I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Oh, it was Kenny Young. Kenny Young sacked him. That's how the tide turns right there, boys.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Let's go.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
2nd down, here's Barkley again.
Nice tackle.
Tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
Wide open.
And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Good play. Good play.
Down at the 48-yard line. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. Let's not quibble about
gun
the
empty.
Second down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the
Is Jones going to sneak it?
Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on
Or is he going to pass it?
Here's Jones on 3rd and 2. Looking for Shepard deep. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, man.
Spot,
good play by Taylor Rapp.
Incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
Taylor Rapp is not good in those one-on-one deep.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. Was a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it, that's what you're looking for.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening.
Okay, I think they're in cover 3.
So give him a first down. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. This is caught. It's Woods. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A very nice pickup of 30.
Nobody carried Woods across the field.
So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback.
And you can just see that whole play developing. That's where, as a defender, you just lock in on your target.
Actually, Kupp was kind of open. Kupp was kind of open in the middle of the field there.
Because where it goes, that's where you find his body, and he was able to get in.
I thought Woods was going to be able to juke him out, but he couldn't.
The final metric on his top speed, and trust me, you do. Next Gen Stats says he hit 22.4 miles an hour. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run here with Henderson. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They don't need to run
They're in man.
play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2nd down and goal. Stafford. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a
I knew they were in man.
touchdown.
You can't block Kupp on a slant and man in the red zone like that.
3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
All right. I think we get the ball to start the second half, but I can't remember.
Now Jones throwing on 1st down.
Oh.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Down.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog.
Leonard Floyd just bullied him around the edge.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist.
I'm going to call timeout here.
The quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
Right here, guys. Fight.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Hunter Nicewander on to punt now on 4th down. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. On the return, Jackson.
Oh. Pretty good
31
return.
yards on the punt
We
there.
should be able to get
And
points
the
again
Rams are
before
gonna
half.
start this drive in great field position as they take over. Getting set to go again here, Robert Woods marches back onto the field. He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that. Charles, defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him.
Yeah, I think so, because remember, throwing the football, that can shred a defense quicker than anything else, because as soon as the catch is made, he still has the ability to, yards after catch, get downfield, gain even more, score touchdowns, all of that. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch as this progresses, to see how they defend him and how he changes up his game in order to try and keep getting open.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins
Verticals.
without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets
Threw it right over that linebacker to Cup.
10 and mark him at the 5. It's a gain of 35.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. A chance to really cap off a big first half.
Nobody's on Higbee.
On first and goal. Now it's Stafford.
Shit.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
Shit.
And he returns it up just shy of
He
the
came
20.
right across the field and undercut that.
So this is something we didn't see.
He baited me, dude.
In the victory last week, that's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening
Shit.
quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
I got too greedy. I got too greedy, dude.
Incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Jones throw here, pulled in by Galladay. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Jones to Galladay there for a giant first. Jones now on first down. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Jones.
My God, Donald. Donald is all over him.
Aaron Donald. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Jones is fast. He couldn't get away from Donald.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in weeks.
Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
We're going to defend the medium pass.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Rams to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. On first and 10, Stafford buying time to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. On the handoff, Henderson.
Oh, yeah.
A beautiful fake. And he'll be brought down shy of the
Keep running that ball.
38-yard line.
Keep running it.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Going to run the sweep here. This is Cup. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. James Bradbury there to make the tackle. Well, speed is definitely a calling card if you play cornerback in this league, and he does a terrific job there of hustling in quickly to make the play.
He beat Woods.
One thing about a play like this,
he beat Woods on the block.
It can turn out poorly, and this play was definitely slow in developing, and that was one heck of an effort to sprint over there and get the man down before he could make anything happen. 2nd and 6.
No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Now Stafford. He'll hit Jackson complete. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Looks like man.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
No?
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin.
Okay, if they come, I'm going to hit Jefferson.
On 2nd and 7, Stafford.
I'm going to hit Jefferson anyway.
This one brought in by Jefferson. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
With Josh Reynolds in Tennessee now, the Rams are eager to see what they have in Van Jefferson, a 2nd-round pick last year out of Florida, and he gives them a nice catch there for a first down.
On 1st down at Stafford.
Oh, almost threw it to Peppers again. Oh, my God. That would have been real bad.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing is Stafford. Flush to his right. Oh, a hit. He lost.
I tried to slide, but it wouldn't let me. I double tapped X, but it wouldn't let me.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
Sean Robinson in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
On 2nd down now, Barkley. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an
Man, they ran a draw on 3rd and 16.
Right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
They are truly not trying to win this game.
Tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead, but coaches look at
into a double team.
Wow.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan.
I'm just a turnover machine today.
Up in the red zone, right around the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now.
I don't know what's going on. Maybe I should just run the damn ball.
Throwing to start the drive. Jones. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. Fighting him off. And he'll take this forward for 2,
Holding.
maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.